Hey y'all, it's Charlene from Charlene's Crochet Corner. Today is Monday, July the 12th, and I have been working on a shawl. Now, I know y'all probably would have been able to tell what that was if I hadn't told you, huh? Let me tell you, I cussed this morning. I'm not a big cusser. Not a big cusser. No, not at all. Not a big cusser. But I was just having a fit this morning. I bet I cussed this thing out 10 times and still couldn't get it right. Well, I didn't actually cuss it out. I just, it made me so angry because I could not figure it out. And this is a pattern by Deanne Ramsey. Now, it is a beautiful shawl. It's probably going to take me from now till the day I die to get it done. And there's two ways you can do it. It's called a blur. I don't know if a blur means a fade or what, but it says, create the perfect transition of color in this crescent-shaped shawl. Clever color placement creates a gradual blurring of the lines between each colorway, so there is a subtle change from one to another. And you can make the blur as calm or as drastic as you want. So, but yes, it's called Blur, a crochet shawl by Deanne Ramsey. And she's got a top that I have been collecting KNITCRATE yarn, and it's called the Blurred, and it's a top, and it is the most beautiful top. I just love it. I'm gonna have to switch hands, y'all. This hand is cramping holding this phone. And so anyway, I'm down to, let me tell you what row I'm on in this. And after I ate, let's see, I'm on row, gosh, I can't see. I had to dim the lights or move the light. I'm only on row 6, so, yeah. I'm only on row 6 of this. But it's took me all day long to get to row 6. So, anyway, but now, the blurred top, is a fade top. And, it's probably going to take 18,000 yards for me to make a top out of it. So, I've been collecting KNITCRATE yarn. It's an orange color, and I think it's called Pigment. It's a really bright orange. But I need to kind of figure out what am I going to blur into. Or maybe I need like a cream color and blur from cream to a little bit of a gold maybe, or a yellow into the orange. Y'all think about what I'm saying, because I need some help here, okay? And I really, really am trying my best to save enough money to try to buy enough yarn. I'm hoping they're not going to sell out of it. And I missed the big sale they had July the 4th. I missed the big sale for Hobby Lobby. I've missed the big sale for KNITCRATE. Woe is me. I'm about to get tired of missing out on everything. And I'm so sorry that y'all have to hear me bitch and complain, whine, and yeah. When there's other people who I know have much more worse things in this world than I do. I do have a hospital bed that on most days is comfortable. I have a husband who treats me like I'm a queen, when sometimes I can be a butt when I don't mean to be. I think it's just because I'm stuck in this bed all the time. And because my shawl didn't go the way I wanted it to. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. But I got a card in the mail from my sweet yarny sister, Cindy Moulter. And I've been thinking about her so hard, and I've been praying about her situation with her kitty cat. And I need to just buck up and ask her how things are going. But during all of that, Cindy sent me a birthday card. Let me switch phone hands again. I'm propping up on my walking stick here. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. But she took the time to send me this sweet little card. Let's see what she says in it. It might not be something y'all can hear. It says, "To you, from me, thinking of you, with love." How's my yarny sister doing? Is someone having a big day? Happy birthday, my friend. Love always, Cindy. And she also took the time, let's see, she sent me a little note, and she sent me her Mary Maxim pattern for this top. I don't get Mary Maxim anymore. It seemed like I was getting too many blah things, or things that just, I don't know. The yarn, sometimes the yarn was less than the cost of the kit. So, and she sent me this sweet letter. "Hi, how is my best yarny sister? I hope you like the pattern. I haven't been doing much. It's just too hot to do things during the day. Everything has to be done before 10 a.m. or at dusk. The next 3 days, they're saying we might get rain. That will cool the weather a little bit. Take care and stay safe. Hugs and kisses." She lives in Texas, which, have I been to Texas? I have been to Texas. I've been to Dallas, Fort Worth on a layover from Las Vegas. And we were in the airport there completely by ourselves for about a 4-hour layover. And then from Dallas, Fort Worth, we flew to, now this was after we got on the plane in Las Vegas at 12:30 at night. We flew to Dallas, Fort Worth, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Trigger's going to start cutting a rug over here. And so we were there from like 4 till 8. Nothing was open in this airport. Nothing. We had the whole entire airport to ourselves. We never saw hardly a soul. And so anyway, we waited till about 8 o'clock, and then we got on a plane. Trigger, they can see you. You better be a good boy. Then we got on a plane flying into Atlanta. Now, my poor husband was sitting on an aisle seat, and he's over 6 foot tall. He was not allowed to put his knees in the aisle, so he had to wrap them basically around his neck. And he didn't sleep a wink. Me and the children slept. And then I slept at Dallas, Fort Worth a little bit. And then in the car from Atlanta all the way to home, me and the children, both of the kids, I call them children, they were 13 and 17, we all slept, and my poor husband was so tired. He was exhausted when he got us home. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that rabbit. Lordy mercy. Oh, because I was telling you I've been to Texas, but that's the only time. But I tell you what, if I was in Texas and I could have laid my eyeballs on George Strait, I might would have stayed. I love me some George Strait. Before I got too crippled, now I was getting there. I'd already had several surgeries. And I was at a concert in Columbia on the second row. Now, I've been on plenty of concerts in the first row, but I was on the second row for this concert. And at the end, when he plays Cowboy Walks Away, or Rides Away, rather, he comes by and he'll tap everybody's hand that's around the stage. I jumped over a row of seats and pushed my way between some women and got my right hand up there, and he hit it. And I don't know that I've washed that hand since. But that was the last concert that I got to see him in. And I miss him desperately. One night I was working second shift at the hospital. And I didn't leave the hospital till probably 12:30 because I had to chart. And I was riding through a little town called Traverse Rest, trying to get up here to Landrum. And the Traverse Rest police are notorious. They'll pull you over if you're going 1 mile over the speed limit. Well, I was not going 1 mile over the speed limit. I was probably going 10 miles under the speed limit. And I had my light on and had my visor pulled down because that's where I had all my CDs. And so the next thing I know, the blue lights are flashing. And I thought, oh my God, what did I do now? So the policeman come walking up to the car, and he was like, can I see your license, ma'am? And I was like, yes, sir. I said, can you tell me what I did wrong? And he said, well, looked like you were having trouble there. You were going pretty slow. I said, well, if you would have noticed, I had my visor down and my light on. I was trying to pick the next George Strait CD that I was going to listen to for the rest of the way to Landrum. So he said, oh, okay. Well, you go ahead and pick it out here now while you're sitting still, and then you just go on and go. I was like, thank you. I thought, how are you going to write a ticket for somebody trying to find a George Strait CD? They probably have, though. But anyway, so yes, I'm working on the blur. And I'm wanting desperately to try to get enough yarn to do my, the blurred top. I've got several of this girl's patterns. Her name is Deanne Ramsey. Well, Ramsey, I believe is how it's pronounced, because it's Ramsay, not EY. Yeah, so anyway. My hair looks a sight. It's clean, but I have run my hands through it 500 times. I got it cut. Okay, and it's not quite long enough. Well, it's not quite thick enough. She took off a lot of the heaviness. And so my big clip that I have always kept my hair up in, it's just falling out because I've got all these layers now, which I need to wash it and blow it out, but that kills my arms. I'm going to have to go somewhere and let them blow it out, or figure out some way to do it, because when they took my lymph nodes out for my breast cancer, they took the sentinel nodes out, which is in your armpits, and I've had a time with my arms. I can't hold my arms up very long at all. Not hardly at all. That's why I have my arm propped up on my walking stick. I keep that here. So anyway. But my last video that I put out, where I had on a little makeup and my grandchildren were helping host the show from Incognito, was for the Southern Skeins Sock Box Club, Sock Yarn Club. I'm the July designer, and I hope that y'all will buy your box, and that you will, if you have somebody small like I have my granddaughter, that to me was, I didn't want to do a shawl or a little neckerchief. I didn't want to do a hat. I wanted to do something really summery, and so she absolutely loved it. And when I told her that we were naming it the Kinsley vest, she really had a good time with that. And so I took it over. I had made some pictures. And I told her, I said, now you need to put some clothes on, comb your hair. I said, because you need to try it on so I can take your picture. She said, oh, Nonnie, I'm all ready for my photo shoot. So I hope I'm not telling y'all things that I've already told you. See, I've made about 4 videos, and all of them's got canned because one reason or another. I can't remember all of it, but I believe pretty well what I do believe, or I know probably for a fact, is I'm going to end up in the assisted living with my mother-in-law, because my mind is just going. I mean, I will tell y'all this. The other day, her daughter was here, and my sister-in-law asked her, said, do you notice a change in your mother for the worst, the same, or better? And she wanted to say for worse, but she just wouldn't commit to it. She would not say that. But she was taking my mother-in-law to do some shopping. And my mother-in-law had drawn pictures for what she needed because she couldn't remember the words. I think that is worse. And, y'all know how much I love my mother-in-law. And that has just weighed so heavy on my heart. So if y'all have a little extra space in your prayers, remember my mother-in-law and my friend Cindy Malter. I'm really worried about her and her kitty cat. And I'm a truly big-time animal person. I've been worried to death about Crystal from Bag O' Day. I've been worried to death about Clark having that avocado seed to pass. So I found out last night that he's okay. I've been worried to death about him. If y'all have a problem and you cannot sufficiently worry about it, just give me a call. I can do it. I can do some worrying for you. And I generally keep a blood pressure of about 100/60. Some days it's a little lower, and when it's a little lower, my lips are a little white. But generally about 100/60. And even when I'm worrying, it's generally about that low. So no blood pressure medicine for me. That pressure stays low. So, okay, y'all, I guess I have probably just talked your ears off. We've chased several rabbits. I do want to thank Miss Cindy Lou, my sweet, sweet friend, for my birthday card. I thank you, Cindy. That's my first card for the whole year. So, I'm glad it was from you and this sweet little kitty cat. That's a cute cat. All right, y'all. I'm going to try to get this to upload. So y'all might see it. Let's see. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Y'all might see it by Thursday or Friday. That's how slow things go here in Landrum. We don't have Wi-Fi. We just have, I don't know what we have. I guess it comes with the phone. I don't know. I just don't know what we have. I do know if we had Wi-Fi, I think it would go faster. I can go to my daughter's house and do a video, and before I get turned around on the sofa good, it's already uploaded. Not this one. Yeah, not this one. All right, y'all. I'm going to go, and Lord, y'all send me all your crafting abilities when I'm trying to get this shawl to grow and work up like it's supposed to. All right, I love you all. I hope y'all are all staying safe. I hope y'all are staying cool. It's hot here and it's been raining, and I think we're going to get a storm. It was looking like we were going to get one. So, but it's time for Andy Griffith to come on. So, I'm going to go and watch me some Andy while this is trying to do its thing. Love y'all all. Peace out.